Hey, what's up guys, and good morning. Welcome back to today's video about teaching English abroad, teaching English online. And I'm your host, Camden. I'm from the USA and I'm currently in Thailand right now, having a wonderful time on Palfish, teaching English online, and I've been doing it for a few years now. And I've decided to launch a lot of these videos on the YouTube. So everyone who's supporting this channel, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Today's topic is about why some English teachers quit and how I just finished my lesson and I turned it from it was like a stalemate. The student didn't speak any English. I said good morning 3 times. The student did not understand. The guardian or whoever was with the student I did not see was saying something to him, and then he finally understood it was good morning. But so didn't understand good morning, doesn't understand what's your name, doesn't understand where are you from. So we're talking as far as spoken English, it was at like a 0. It really was. But some of his reading was pretty good, and once he got going, his reading got a little bit better and was able to pronounce some things on his own. And there was a moment, this is the part where I really wanted to record this video, because there was a moment where I felt inside like, not want to bite my lip, but it was just like, Camden, this is the moment you're always trying to tell people about and coach people about, and you got to keep your cool. Because this is the first time I've ever had a lesson, brand new student, parents or someone, a family is in the room with him. So either they're going to rewatch if the parents are not there and it's their first lesson, they will watch the video later. So whatever you do, wherever you look and whatever you're doing, they're going to see. And then when the parent's there and face-to-face in person, it puts a little bit of an added pressure on you to perform better, or like, oh man, that's the parents right there. I don't, got to do my best. I don't want to get a complaint. It does run through your mind because you don't want to pay for a complaint or have to go through that ordeal, mostly for the student. Because if students are not happy, they don't come back. And if they don't come back, we don't grow, okay? It's just plain and simple. School or online company, it's all the same. So whoever you're working for, you need to be putting forth your best effort so that way you can continue to grow and expand for the place that you're working for, okay? Now, why am I posting this video? Because some people will quit online teaching for the same experience that I just had right now. The student didn't speak any English besides reading a little bit. But what broke it was a picture of pancakes, hash browns, and some sausage, of all things. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to show this kid this picture. Maybe he likes this. And he went from not knowing, do you like, or I like, yes, I like. And I showed him the picture and he was like, the first time he like smiled, his eyes got big. I would say it was over 10 minutes into the lesson already. So it was like on the 12 or 13 minute mark, I think. So at that moment I was kind of like, the lesson's already halfway and we're progressing, but we're not really connecting. We're not building the chemistry that we need that's gonna, fully like handshake and seal the deal for the next class, for the retention, so they will book another lesson with you. It wasn't there. The chemistry wasn't there. And I'm like, okay, boom, show him the picture. And the kid was like, I was like, yeah. And then I started to smile too. I started to relax and realize, dude, relax. It's a little kid. Why are you getting frustrated with a little kid because he can't speak English? It's not his fault. He can't speak English. He's not from an English-speaking country. You have to humble yourself, and you have to live in that space, because the more that you do live in that space, parents are going to know that you are a patient teacher and that you are, respectful, and you're not, look, the thing is, it's not just the culture that we're teaching, it's with any parent. If they're having a class for the first time with a new person. Now, I'm sharing all this because I want you to be in their shoes, because the more you put yourself in their shoes, you're going to be a better teacher. You're going to understand where they're coming from. You'll find different and cool ways and strategies to improve the situation. And then the most important is they'll come back to you because they feel comfortable. They feel secure with you. They feel relaxed with you. And they're improving. So when you put those factors together, they will come back. And it's okay, guys, if they go to another teacher for a month or 2 months or 6 months and they come back to you, or you don't ever see them again, they go to a different teacher. The most important thing is they stay on the platform or the school that you're working for, right? That's the most important. Number one. Number two is don't get all bent out of shape because they're having class with different teachers or other teachers are commenting on their book recordings. Guys, like, you know, the more you focus on yourself, the more you focus in the classroom, slowing down your speech, realizing what vocabulary that they are capable of understanding, and how to use your body, how to, like when I showed that picture, then I showed another one of some wolves. It was like wolves of the world. It was like 8 different types of wolves. And he was like, wow, he was liking it so much. I showed like 3 pictures, okay? And then I went back to the lesson, and then he was a little bit more into it, and then he started to do the simple sentences with, like, I forget, was the book, okay? Something so simple, but from the beginning of the lesson where he didn't even respond to good morning or any of the basic questions or the title, but he could circle. So what you realize also, please remember this. Please remember this. If you have a student who's really at a beginner level and doesn't comprehend a lot of spoken English, I know it sounds basic, but the circles do work. He didn't understand a lot of the stuff, but I said, circle the book, and somehow he's had 7 lessons prior. 6 lessons. This was this number 7 lesson. So he's had some experience with the board, with, you know, with our slides and the course and curriculum. So he did understand circle. So if you could work with that, work with that. And if you got nothing to work with, or you think you have nothing to work with, boom, before you know it, something great will happen. That's why you have to have the right type of attitude. The attitude will predict everything, right? If you are thinking negative right now in the moment, in the present, in that classroom, number one, you're feeling negative. Boom, you're projecting that through the camera. Everyone in their room on the other side of their camera is going to feel it. They're going to see it on your dull face. And you've got to find a way to snap out of it. Because as soon as you change your attitude, change your mindset, and realize that this is a lot bigger, that the little issue that you're having is so small and immature. And I'm saying this to myself too. I'm saying this to myself too, because I remember there were many times when I did some things in lessons where totally broke character, and I totally broke down, you know, in terms of them seeing that I was getting frustrated, in terms of them seeing I was getting impatient. Now, there are some times where I'll have some students that have had for quite a long time, or maybe even just a few times. And if they can't get something, look, I have a good way of bringing humor to the class in my own way, because I'm not a comedian by nature. So I'm kind of like nerdy and geeky. So it's important that you find out what your truth is. And my truth is, it's kind of nerdy and geeky. So that's just the way it is. So with some students, if they can't get something, I'm not going to like make them feel down on themselves. I'm going to be like, I'll say Steve or something. I'll be like, Steve, come on, you can do it. You know, something like that. And then they kind of smile and they know that they're trying and it's not easy for them, but I'm not angry. I'm joking with them. You know, we're in it together. We're struggling together. We're going to achieve it together, you know, that kind of mentality. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much the reason why a lot of people are not made for online teaching, is because of those type of situations that they were not able to capitalize on. And so either A, the parent and student are going to go to a new teacher and hope that it works out, or B, they're just going to say goodbye to it, to whatever school or whatever company you're working for, right? So you got to do your best, and you got to get over your own issues. So when you're going into the lesson, take that deep breath, relax, and take it as a blank slate. And I guarantee you, once you get to that like 16, 17 minute mark, and I wrote a note, and I wrote a note in my notebook about this. I said there's a difference between looking at the minutes and waiting for the minutes. Now, we've all been there. I got it. I'm not a hypocrite. I got empathy. But when you see that 16 to 17 minute mark, you know the lesson's almost coming to a close. It's gonna go quick. So if there's not the chemistry built up by then, you've got to really go out of your way to find a way to make that child happy. And I can't tell you exactly what it's going to be. Only thing I can do is share with you what I did. And I've already done that in this quick video. And I've done it in many other videos. So you've got to find your own truth. You got to find out what works best for your style and your personality and your charisma and your swag. And then you'll be a shining star for that student. And they'll come back to you. And the parents will be really happy. Happy parents. Actually, it should be happy teacher. Because if you're happy and confident, nothing can break that. You know? And if you have a person who's impolite, go out of your way to be even nicer. Because when you finish, you did the right thing, so that there's no way anyone can try to complain about it or say that you did something unprofessional or improper. You stood your ground, you remained polite, you remained patient, and then when it's over, it's out of, it's finished. And then you just do the report and you go about your business. And you don't create a big drama story about it. So save yourself a headache. Does that make sense? Yeah. No need to get upset. No need to overreact. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing is try not to overreact, especially when I'm getting, I got like 18 lessons today. So starting off the day with that type of lesson at that level probably was the best thing that happened to me. It wasn't what I wanted, like in terms of, oh, the first class of the day, it's going to be like more relaxed, free talk with one of my students who I've known for a long time. No, it was with a brand new student who didn't understand, where are you from? So that's how I started my Thursday at 8:30 in the morning. By the way, I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and it's going to be an all-out day till 9 p.m. tonight. And the Chinese winter vacation is in full effect until February 20th, I believe, around that time, give or take, one of my students told me. So many of the students are fully getting out this week, finishing everything up. Some students are already out. So if you don't have a full schedule or a few lessons booked a day and you have it fully open, there's something not going right. And that's why I want to say, if you're interested, I just created another TEFL teacher training. You're welcome to join me on Palfish. If you have any questions, comments, you can ask me below in the comment section. That's the easiest way to get to me because I see it right there, boom, in this video. And if you're looking to get certified and start your TEFL journey, what a great way to start right here in Thailand. In the description, there's links. If you want to get certified to teach English abroad at schools or online, the opportunity is there. And I'm so happy that I can bring that. I feel so grateful and just so happy inside, like the hair sticking up on the back of my head, because if people click into something and fill out something and make the jump to come get certified, their whole life could just not only turn around, but could be way more enjoyable and way more enrichment. And that's what travel, culture, and language can do for you. And then, if you already got your certification course and you're still listening, thank you. You can apply to Palfish. Just check my description. It's the first link, I believe. And you can make up to $20, $22 an hour. You can make up to $4,000 a month if you want. That's going to be my goal for this summer. And that's it. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this amazing message of opportunity for people, really. Teaching opportunities. There's teaching opportunities everywhere. And that's why I keep putting out these videos. That's why this channel keeps growing because I realize more of my purpose here, and it just, now that I'm teaching so many classes every day, I realize the free time that I do have, I'm looking at people's questions and getting back to people, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, I forgot to eat, or I have just 5 minutes before my lesson, I need to relax and rest my eyes. So this week I'm really learning a lot and pushing myself, and also learning how to pedal the brakes a bit. But to everyone, again, just to settle the score, who's asked questions or emailed me, I say thank you. If I missed you, you got to email me again. You got to send me more than one message if I didn't get back to you. That also shows persistence and that you're really serious. And there's about 20 people. There's about 20 people who have already filled out the form to become certified as a TEFL teacher. So everyone who's clicked into my links in regards to that for the Bangkok, Thailand TEFL course, thank you so much. And just know that if you have any questions, you're, again, more than welcome to ask me. So thank you so much. The next TEFL teacher training on Palfish is going to be February 10th. You can access that through the student version, and because then this one's already filled up, like I mentioned. So January 27th, this Sunday, 6 people coming. Be cool if I could have 12 people coming, but only 6 people can come to the seminar. It's 55 minutes. So if you are coming, make sure you get some water. Make sure you get to go to the bathroom before you come, because it's going to go fast though. I mean, I'm going to get in there. We're going to introduce ourselves. We're going to do some quick questions, some scenarios, a little bit of experiential practice. Yeah, and then some feedbacks. And then pretty much goal orientation for the last 10 minutes, and then boom, it's gonna finish up really fast. These seminars go really quickly. So anyway, I could go on and on, but I'm not, because I gotta go to my next class, and I don't want to take too much of y'all's time. Thank you so much, and best way to support is thumbs up, like it, share it, leave a question, and thank you so much for helping this channel grow. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful for you. And thank you so much. And today's amazing. Be happy, be healthy, and let go of the BS and just live your life and stay positive. Thank you. All right.